Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I haven't really taken this channel too serious as of late, and I looked at my subscriber count today and it was almost 2,000, just short of 2,000 subscribers, and I haven't taken it serious. So for you that subscribed, thank you. I apologize that I haven't really given it my due diligence to the channel. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing. Help us get to that 2,000 and just keep going straight up. On today's video, we're going to be talking about the Trick Turbos manifold for the T6 turbos. And I'm going to tell you what, it's a nice piece. It is going in my 2005 Chevrolet 2500. Now this truck is going to be on the channel. This is the one I'm going to kick the channel off with and actually take this thing serious. It's an 05 2500 with a 480E two-wheel drive, 14-bolt rear end with a 410 gears. It's a really clean truck. I got a bed coming. It was a service truck. We took the service bed off. I got a bed coming. We're gonna be putting that bed on, getting the truck painted. My neighbor does paint and body and has his own shop. He's gonna be helping me out there. But let's get to the review of this Trick Turbos manifold. There it is. Really nice piece, really nice. So this is a cast stainless steel turbo manifold, T6, right? The inside of it has been honed, so you don't have any casting slag or anything like that in there that's gonna damage your turbo or anything later, or mess you up in any way. If you look, I have two styles of plug wires on here. One is a factory style boot. That's just a 90, and it has the heat shield and everything on it, and you can see it clears easy, no problem, right? Then I have the MSD style that I made, and it comes with these boots, and obviously they clear as well. Being it is a cast stainless steel manifold, you can weld straight to it. They have the option when you order this, they can weld your wastegate flange straight to the manifold. Now I opted not to get that done because I did want to do an up pipe, come into my wastegate and line it up. I just like the way that looks. Now I ran out of argon. We were TIGging it, ran out of argon, and I said the hell with it. And I MIG'd this, I MIG'd that. Not happy about it, but hey, it is what it is. Now a lot of the pictures I've seen online, some of the pictures show this is a divided manifold. That is not the case. This manifold is, they merge into the same pipe, and they come up to the T6 flange. This is a divided T6 exhaust side on the turbo, but the flange here is not, or the manifold, the turbo manifold is not. I mean, it's not too big of a deal. It's a really nice piece either way. You know what I'm saying? So another feature I do like about this, it uses a factory style flange here. Now that means you could take your factory exhaust that you pulled off of here, lock the or cut the flange off, leave you a little bit of pipe, made it up here, and build your own cross pipe. You're good to go. So you can go from the factory manifold on that side to a factory flange on this side and just build the crossover pipe. The only downside I see with this style turbo kit when you build these is your driver's side and your passenger side O2 sensors are going to read in the cross pipe. Now I will have my passenger side O2 sensor in the cross pipe here and the driver's side in the stock location over there. If you're using HP tuners to tune your vehicle, you know, you're going to be using those O2 sensors for part throttle and cruising, and it's going to use the wide open throttle tune whenever you get on it anyways. If you're using Holley, it doesn't matter anyways, because Holley is going to read off of a wideband, which they have conveniently casted a wideband bung right here just before the flange. And I love this because it means I did not have to weld one in my down pipe. This will be running here going down. It already has it ready to rock, and I can run my wideband wire nice and clean. As far as my AC, you get to keep your AC with this manifold. The top line You'll have to bend down just a little bit to clear here, but everything else works out really nice, and I'm really excited about that. That was another reason I wanted to keep it. I found if I took the factory manifolds and turned them around and tried to bring that down, it kicks down so hard that I would have to do some real some real fancy stuff to get it to turn up and get the turbo right where I wanted it, and that just seemed like a lot of work when I could just buy this piece. I pinched my pennies, saved up a little bit, and got what I wanted. Where does it place the turbo in, as far as in relation to the front of the engine? The exhaust, the center casting mark on this exhaust side lines up pretty much directly with the front of the engine. And as far as the compressor side, it's almost, well, it's pretty much in line. There we go. It's pretty much in line with the front of the balance, or the center of the balancer. So that kind of shows you a relation of where it's going to be at. I'll put a picture up right fast of when we fabbed up the turbo kit before we pulled the motor out. I'll put that up right now. Now in this picture you can see how far forward the S480 is mounted in the engine bay. The downpipe clears everything. I have a different, in that picture I have a different valve cover, which was not going to work. So I went back with the factory valve covers. It does, you can use the factory valve cover and filler cap here. It will clear with the exhaust manifold or exhaust side of the turbo, but I have this cap that I put in mine that changes it to a -10 for my catch can. So I wound up putting that on the passenger side, and I ran one of these fittings into the driver's side one and just turned it around. So now the driver's side valve cover is on the passenger and vice versa. So that is a little different thing I had to do just because of the way I wanted my catch can line. So there it is. Like I said, you get to keep your AC. It puts the turbo in a sweet place as far as the engine bay is concerned. It clears all your plug wires. You don't have to buy an exhaust flange to make your crossover pipe. I mean, it's a win-win-win-win-win situation. So there you have it. The Trek Turbos manifold. Like I said, I like it. I'm so happy I bought one and did not go and fab up my own. I can. It's not that I can't do it, but just look at it. It looks a lot better. So it looks better than anything I would have done. I tell you that. So as always, like, share, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, and we're gonna be getting started on this thing this weekend. I got my sons coming over, and my boy Tyler might be coming over to help me out, and we're gonna get to work on it. Right now I got to get this engine off the engine stand, get the cherry picker set up, and get ready to put this beast back in. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Peace.